Okay. Okay. Is this thing on? Is this working? I don't know. I'm barely working. It's your buddy. It's your buddy, Uncle Bruce. Believe it or not, he's still alive. Um, Barely alive. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday, November the 18th. Uh, Jen has been battling her cold. Most of it is over, but she has been battling for over 2 weeks. I got it last week, and now I'm battling it. It's some kind of a cold virus, whatever. Do you know someone that's suffering from this? And so you get the headaches, but then you're good, and then you've got and your voice is going, and your energy levels terrible. So I have been doing nothing for the last 10 days. This channel is dying on the vine here because I haven't been able to go live or do any recordings because I can't speak for more than 5 minutes without probably coughing up a lung. So we'll see how long we last. Hi, everybody. It's not like there's nothing, there's nothing happening in the market. I mean, it's not like I have anything to talk about. And all quiet in the stock market as it goes down. What can I say? I maybe shouldn't be drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke, but I've had my coffee already and I'm caffeined up, so sorry. I do have as a reserve my water. I got my water in case I need water. So I'll see how long I last. Welcome everyone to this live broadcast from Calgary, Alberta, here in Canada, and I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're able to write cash secured puts and sit tight and just fold your arms. I hope you've been able to write a lovely set of covered calls, and then roll those. But also you've been running the credit spreads, calls and puts, staying ahead and away from the market, behind it, ahead of it. Those of you into the Qs, I know that the Qs and the SPYs, many of you have been battling, rolling up on your Qs and SPYs, and gosh darn to heck, maybe finally now, just kind of like finally now. I'm just plugging in one of my devices. The Qs have backed off a little bit, and some of you have been given a bit of relief, especially those of you who've done rollovers the last, 3 months, 2 months. I note that the high for the Qs, 637, the all-time highs, and last night we closed at 603. Right now we're at 600 on the Qs, and so a $37 pullback from the high is 6%, 37 points to 600 is about 5.5%, 6%. Is this market in a free fall and in real trouble? No, not really. Is it entering correction territory? If we drop more than 10%, we are. Is it bear territory? 20% or more for the market. Now that means the Qs have to drop about 20% from 637. That's 127 points. We have to go down to the 510 level to hit bear market. And right now I see it at 599. So no, we're not in bear market. The good news is those of you who are writing call credit spreads, trying to stay ahead of this market, short-term exposure and what have you, hey, it's working, isn't it? Back comes the market, and it has its gyrations up. You got to be very careful of an injured tiger. An injured lion can strike at any time. Be very careful. But yeah, that's what we're seeing. What I'm watching closely, of course, and I'm patiently waiting it out for Jen and I, GameStop. We're waiting on the GameStop earnings to be released. That's what we're about. Waiting for the company to announce when it's going to do its financials. We guess the 5th to the 10th of December, first week of December, kind of. The stock is at 20.50 last night, now 20.39 pre-market. You might notice, I'm sure all of you were into this market, if you're following GameStop, SoFi, and many others, you've noticed how GameStop is going down in pennies, and that SoFi is going down in a dollar increment, 50 cents to a dollar, and Rocket Lab is dropping $2 to $5 per day or per bad day, that type of thing. But on the other hand, you've also noticed how stocks like Rocket Lab can go up $5 in a day, and SoFi can go up $1.50 to $1.72 in a day, and GameStop is not. GameStop at the moment is trading at about $9.1 billion market cap, which is, I think, equal to its cash on hand, but it doesn't include all the other assets it has and its cash flows, and. So obviously, GameStop is trading what I would say below book value. By how much? Buck or two a share, I would guess. Remember, every 3 months, GameStop is bringing in 1% interest on its money. Just that's 4% a year. So every 3 months, 1% of the value of their cash is coming in. I'm guessing it's 90 million, which is 30 million a month, $1 million a day. Wouldn't you like to be earning $1 million a day in interest on the money you have in your savings account? $1 million a day is what GameStop is making on their money, their cash balance. The stores are making money. The stores are going to make a lot of money in the next 3 months. Well, this is November the 18th. Hello, Christmas is a month away and 5 weeks away. So this is go time for GameStop. The earnings coming out in December will reflect the third quarter ending October. The earnings coming out in February, first week of February, will reflect November, December, and January. And that's the big quarter. That's the big one. But the third quarter, I expect to hear from GameStop quite good. I'm expecting that. And so I'm guessing, this is my opinion, remember, I'm guessing that GameStop at 2033, 2040, 2050 is reluctantly going lower with the market, but not leading the market lower, just kind of getting sucked along, but would be one of the first to jump $3 or $4 a share on a reasonable earnings report. But hey, I'm just a guy. I will have to wait for this to come out. SoFi, in the meantime, oh my gosh, bargain. SoFi hits its all-time high last week at 32.78. 32.73, pardon me. 32.73 last week was its all-time high. And this morning we're at 26.45 right now, pre-market, with 27.04 close last night. Are we a little oversold on SoFi? Yes, we are. Does that mean the stock's just going to stop and go right back up again? No, because we're oversold right now, and we have to chew through this. You have to allow people who are panicking out to panic out. You have to let the sellers get out. Sellers who want out or over-leveraged, who are more margin to the hilt, are getting whacked right now. They're getting whacked on the Magnificent Seven, getting whacked on all kinds of AI stocks. They're getting whacked on options and what have you. They're getting whacked on anything that they're long on the broad market, because they were believing that, well, the market's all-time highs is just going to keep on going, because isn't that what markets do? They always go up and they never go down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, gee, I forgot about the down part. There's the down part. Well, we have to let the down part happen. However, I look at SoFi here at 26.50 and go, are you kidding me? Holy crap. You know that for January 27, which is what, 13 months from now, you can write cash secured puts on SoFi for like $25 and get, I bet you this morning you'll get $7 for those contracts. These are still out of the money. They're not even in the money. $1.50 in the money, $26.50 a share, $25 cash secured puts. If you can get your hands on 7 or more, that's all premium for 13 months. I'm not telling you to wait 13 months to cash in on this. I'm sitting here going, my God, bring in $7, and the market in the next month or so recovers to $28.50 a share, $29 a share. Putting those $25 puts, $3-4 out of the money each. Those contracts aren't going to be $7.50. They're going to be about $4.50 There's $3 right there, pretty well. That's a nice little trade. Putting up $2,500 to clear 300 in like a month on SoFi, company that's making more money every quarter and will again post record profits in the next quarter. Yeah, hello. Look, I'm just a guy sitting here trying to figure out, where to go on it. What Jen and I are doing, by the way, is nothing. We're sitting on our cash secured puts on GameStop. That's where we are right now. Sitting on our cash secured puts. We've been so sick and so unable to go anywhere. We need to finish some paperwork with our bankers so that we can then begin to set up our accounts and do our own trades. And I'm just sitting here going, when I'm able to go and do it, I'll do it. And I'll be trading myself. What will Jen and I want to be doing in this market? We want to get our hands on cash secured puts on SoFi, 25s to 30s for 3 months to a year out, maybe a series of them. We'll look at GameStop, see if there's a potential there. So SoFi, GameStop, the two leading contenders because we know them intimately as you do. And then I'm looking at Magnificent 7 bargains. I'm looking for a credit spread trades where I might go out a month to 6 weeks for a premium, like a $5 spread with a 15-20% hit and score half of it on any kind of partial recovery. Again, I'm happy to be way below the market or way above the market. Condors, maybe not. Again, we'll see. By the by, are you noticing the scrolling down here? Have you noticed? That's another reason I'm live is the Black Friday sale is on for all 19 lessons. So if you want to learn how to write stock options, you want to learn how to do credit spreads, you want to do cash secured puts, you want to learn how to write covered calls, you need to you learn a lot about the market, how options react, and how option gamblers think and overreact. There are 19 lessons for you available now at $150 a lesson versus the regular price of $200. So it's a 25% off sale. You don't have to buy 4 to get 3 or 5 to get 4. They're $150 a lesson, and you buy as many as you want. So if you need 3 to finish your collection, or you want to pick up 3 or 4 or 5 lessons right now, you buy them on sale. You make a payment to the PayPal website, paypal.com, Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. As usual, the details are down below. And then send me an email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com and just tell me the names, what numbers of classes have you ordered. So you're sending me $300, tell me the 2 lessons you want. You're sending me $600, tell me the 4 you want. You want all 19 lessons, and some of you have been asking me this. What is it, $2,850? There's your number, 19 times 150. Just you pick the number of classes you'd like on this Black Friday sale. Make your move. This is a limited time offer. I'm sort of leaning to the end of the month, and that'll be it. So 12 days, give or take, plenty of time. You have any questions, send me an email. Let me know. All right. Welcome, one and all, to this program. Your buddy, Uncle Bruce. White Feather is here. Ed is here. Maybe S&P 500 inclusion. Wouldn't that be great? CKT. Hi, Jay Gill. Christina. How you guys doing? Bagel Babe is here. Christina. Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. Tom, good morning, everyone. Glad you're here live. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch much. I have to leave soon to go to Yale New Haven Hospital, have a spinal fusion. I can't write any cash secured puts today. You just get better, man. Just get better, please. Lisa, is it the end of the world if interest rates aren't cut in December? Yeah, really. Christina, wishing you a speedy recovery. That's for Tom. George, good morning, friends. Jarrett is here. Good morning from rainy Cincinnati. How you doing, buddy? Richard is here. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Jennifer, or Amy. Morning from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Charlie C2, good morning, Uncle B. Glad to see you here for the market meltdown. Marge call this morning. Margin call. Hector, good morning. Yes, many sick people in my circle. Aaron Duchesne, oh, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Yeah, I was looking at your last live stream. It's been like 13 days. Richard, lung cookies. Lisa, what trades have Uncle Bruce been doing? Juan, good morning. Flint Creek, hello. Hello to Aaron. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. The man, my covered calls on GameStop are just printing me money. Amy, good morning. The man, covered calls on BBAI are printing money. I like this game. This is easy. Hit the button, Uncle Bruce. Bobby, ho, Merry Christmas. Aaron, great time to buy GameStop. Just bought 50 shares yesterday, 20.50. Kieran O'Connor, cash is in or crashes in. Okay. Having trouble reading these comments this morning because of the gunk in my eyes and everything else. H. Gregory, good morning. Too much detail. Juan, buenos dias. Dude, good morning. Aurora, good morning. Lisa, what trades have the Bagel family been doing? Rodents at the road. Splair, have I missed something with the beard, or is Uncle Bruce using some kind of hair growth potion? If only I could get this to just grow here, then but I guess all of the hair growing follicles have fallen. It happens to all guys. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh, and Uncle Bruce's live gorgeous thought this was a short. Computer Whiz, hello, Uncle B. Smash the thumbs up button, people. Splair, I'm actually at home office, no calls in this case. I can listen and kill my work time. And thanks for the teachings, Uncle Bruce. Since I started to write covered calls to take advantage of my time, I find better and better job opportunities. Now just service with ticket creation plus stonks. Way to go, buddy. Make money, buddy. Make money. T Billion, looking so different with the beard. Lisa, how about buying a leap for 2028 on GameStop and SoFi? If you can get your hands on a 2028 call option leap on GameStop or SoFi with the 90-10 rule that we talk about in my lessons, yeah, there's a bargain. But I haven't found any. I took a quick peek at Jan 7s this morning, and they're expensive. But we'll see. Christina, you got to see GameStop and think, where can I find more money to put into this thing? It's perfect timing. GameStop 20 is a great price. 30 is when it's time to sell. Rinse and repeat. Oh my gosh. Roden says, is this a Black Friday Christmas sale? My first paycheck will be coming December 10th. I don't know if you have that long. One, SOUN, GameStop, RXRX, and SoFi, cash secured puts and shares, Lisa. Nice going, says Lisa. Who cares? Says, good to start the day with Uncle Bruce again. I know I've missed you, buddy. Tony, good morning. Waverly, hey there. Waverly's here, number 31, thumbs up. Juan sold Rocket Lab at 36 for Jan 27 and got a good return. You wrote, I'm assuming you wrote them 36s. Lisa, covered calls on Palantir and Rocket Lab have paid me nicely. Dak, good morning, Uncle B. Aaron, I like the beard, Uncle B. Rodent, I'm just surprised how fast it changed. Last live stream, just a few days ago. With the beard, so fast, it's changed so quickly. Jen loves the beard. Why is this here? Jen likes it. She says, don't shave. Don't shave it off. Keep it. Grow it. And Auntie Jen says, grow the beard. You grow the beard. You follow orders. Been with her since 76. You don't screw around with Auntie Jen. So they're, like my daughter says, Jen Jr. says, hey, Dad, that's pretty cool. I don't see it unless I'm here like this because, walking around the street, hanging around the house. I feel it. I know it's there, but I don't see it. But hey, thank you all for your kind words, and welcome to the show. 187 of you are watching. I don't know what platform you watch me on. Actually, do me a favor and tell me, what platform do you watch me on? Do you watch me on your laptop or home computer? Do you watch me on your TV? Do you watch me on your telephone, on your handheld device? Because this morning I told StreamYard, they asked me, hey, what format do you want to produce your show on? And I usually just do this landscape thing here for my computer because that's what I'm on. But at the moment, I'm on a vertical as well. So I kind of see myself here in my hands, and now I don't see my hands on my telephone anymore and still on the laptop. Let me know what you like to watch me on. It just gives me some idea what's going on here. Thank you. White Feather laptop, T Billion, mobile and home computer. Christina, I watch on the phone. Aurora, I watch you on my laptop. Lisa, tablet. Aaron, do you think the markets will correct themselves, Uncle B? This market's a bit scary these days. I just think we've got a little sell-off going, and it's Bargoon City. Tomorrow could change everything. Nvidia. If after hours tomorrow night, Nvidia stock takes a shot higher because of, again, really good results, that could run the market Thursday, Friday quite nicely. Now, I'm not saying we're going to go back to new all-time highs and we're going to go nothing but higher. I'm just saying there could be a break in this sell-off with a bit of a knee-jerk up reaction. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hey, Bruce, listen to Jen says, dude, Qualadre, home computer and iPad is what I watch you on. Samsonite, mostly MacBook or iPad, sometimes mobile. Why is it in vertical today? Don't love it. Okay, so again, I don't know what you're getting me on. I don't know whether you're getting me on vertical. I don't know if you're getting me on horizontal. I see both here. Anyway, thank you. One, phone and YouTube on my Model Y. Oh, rock and roll. Aaron, home computer and phone. Charlie, watching from my phone as always. Rodin says Sony phone for a while. Short version was better on the algorithm. VJ, mobile. Rodin's, wait, there's two versions. Daddy-O on the phone. John, hey, Uncle B, I'm watching on TV. So you're big. Lisa, last two Nvidia earnings have been just meh. And there you are. See, the thing is, tomorrow, if the market is still crappy, and right now the Dow's down 374 pre-market, we're down 33, S&P we're down 160, NASDAQ. If we're going to see this today and partially tomorrow we have a little uptick in anticipation of NVIDIA's maybe good market. Could NVIDIA instill a 1,000-point rally in the Dow and a 500-point rally in the S&P? I don't know. Maybe, because the market has been crappy, the NVIDIA numbers could have an impact. But what if the NVIDIA numbers are not so great? What if the NVIDIA numbers are fine? They're okay, but they're not spectacular. They're real, and they're spectacular, but they're not spectacular enough. Now what? That's what I'm wondering. Christina, have you been touring over the Trump? No comment. Rodins, now I'm switching TV. I prefer to see the background in the room. Jay Gill, don't like the vertical. Samson, YouTube is vertical, which is weird. Okay, that again, I don't know what to make of it. Let me just take a look. See, on my laptop, it's not vertical. It is profile. It's this. Maybe you need a setting change over there. I don't know. It's technical, and that means I can't help you. But I do see it as a landscape shot, I believe. Let me just double check here. Thank you for the 39 thumbs ups, by the way. Appreciate it. 115 of you are here. Thank you. Welcome one and all to the program, and thank you for joining me today from wherever you are. Computer Wiz says, I mostly watch my phone landscape mode. Wing Commander, there you go. Richard Carlin, YouTube landscape view. Dude, the only way to watch Uncle Bruce is on your smart fridge. I mean, come on. Where do you spend most of your time? In front of the fridge. Rodin's on the road. Here it's working. I watched a YouTube teaching channel. This wasn't working. Perfect. Teach other YouTubers how not to do it. Okay, John talks about, I've got you on TV and laptop. The TV is showing a normal 16.9. Laptop, you're in portrait screen with black bars on the left and right of you. So again, I have no idea how it comes out. I don't. It is what it is. Aaron, is it possible for GameStop to trade under cash value? And if so, how is that possible? Well, of course, a stock. Remember, stocks that trade on the open market are just assets that change hands between people. And like a gold coin. You might have a 1 troy ounce gold coin in your collection, and you go to your coin dealer and you say, "Hey, I want to sell this gold coin," and the coin dealer says, "Oh yeah, gold is 4,100 an ounce," or you say gold is 4,100 an ounce, and he offers you $3,800. You can't find a better price anywhere else. You take the 3,800. You just sold something for 300 less than its cash value. Stocks can trade below cash value. These are open markets, free markets. If someone needs cash today, they will sell for cash value today, this minute, this second. Now, a stockbroker might say to anyone out there, you've got GameStop shares, and you've got them on, you got so many shares in your account, and your account has a margin debit because you've been buying contracts that you shouldn't be doing, or you bought some other stuff, or you're doing some other trades, you did some cash secured put work, and you used margin to do it, and your GameStop has come down, or your SoFi has come down, or your Nvidia, or IBM, or Apple, or Microsoft, or you name the stock. You've got a cash call. You've got a margin call from your broker, and they don't give a crap whether GameStop is trading at book value, whether Nvidia is trading at a much lower PE multiple than you think it should be. You believe that Apple should be 320 a share and it's trading at 2 whatever. It doesn't matter. When you need cash, you need cash. And if the broker feels that you're not coughing up the cash, we're going to sell you out. That's the old expression. They're going to sell assets that will raise cash. And that means sometimes stocks get sold at below market values only because there's a cash crunch. And that's what a market crash can be. This is not right now a market crash. We're not in a market crash. We're not even in a correction. We haven't dropped 10% in the overall markets, but we are down from the highs. There's no doubt about that. Rodents at TV YouTube is looking casually horizontal. Bagel Babe, landscape for me. Dude, yeah, there are 2 streams live today. It's a new stream YouTube feature or StreamYard feature, so you can pick which stream you want, vertical or horizontal. Christina, have you been following the Trump and Epstein drama? No comment. Who hasn't heard about it? Bobby, maybe your photo rotation is locked. There's a comment for somebody. Daddy-o, I see landscape on my phone. Daniel, Fidelity screwing up my open positions due to the warrants today. Interesting. Burger, 2 different live streams. Burger, 1 is normal. Computer was YouTube had 2 open live views active today. Mike, good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Mr. Mike Fitzgerald. We know your real name. You can't fool me with this equals lovely. Good morning, Mr. Fitzgerald. How you doing, guys? Roden, I'm probably too nostalgic to keep up with the trends. I hate vertical streams, so YouTube actually loves them. Dude, delayed job numbers also came out Thursday morning. FYI, I expected they'll be bad. Coming this Thursday. Yeah, that's what, day after tomorrow. More pain coming in. Yeah, see, I don't know if you remember this, but about, I think it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, I think, maybe a year and a half. I was on live one particular day, and I had been commenting for months about the Chinese economy, about the China economy, and how youth unemployment in China has exploded. It was bad, really bad, and university graduates from China were having trouble finding jobs in their chosen career field, in the path they wanted to go to. This is 2 years ago. And the unemployment numbers were coming out every month, and it was verifying the hunch that the rest of the world had that the Chinese unemployment numbers are up, and that in particular, the youth unemployment rate, which I think covers people up to the age of 30, something like that, was way off, like bad, really bad. And then one day, the unemployment report numbers were expected to be released by the government of China. And lo and behold, they didn't release any numbers for the youth unemployment because the official line was that we're finding discrepancies with the unemployment rate here in China for our youth, and we're recalibrating them to make them more accurate. And about 3 months later, it took 3 months. Finally, unemployment numbers for the youth of China began to come out from the government of China, and they weren't near as bad as people thought they were. Oh no, it's not so bad. The rest of the world had figured out, yeah, you guys are the typical Chinese government. You tell us how great everything is, but you don't tell us how bad it is. And you sure as heck don't want to panic your own population because, you have a country with 1.2 billion people in it. And if 1.1 billion decide to rise up against the government, which has 100 million troops and 100 million guys with machine guns, 1.1 billion against 100 million, these soldiers had better be able to kill 1.1 billion people, with 10 bullets or less per person. If you start scattering machine gun fire and you're only killing 1 out of 20, you ain't got enough bullets to kill them all. So what you do is you calm everyone down. You don't release any information, and you only release good news and happy times and wonderful accomplishments, and you tell the world how great everything is. Does that sound in any way familiar to any of you in the United States right now? Any of you at all? Anyone out there? Sorry, I'm not in America right now, so I don't know for sure if all of the world or all of the USA is getting the message. But I'm seeing some very interesting similarities of certain things going on today that I saw a couple of years ago in communist China. Where they have a dictator running the show, guy who won't leave his office. He's been running it for longer than 10 years. They usually only last 10 years. They bring in a new guy. It's always a guy. But I've noticed a whole bunch of secondary guys that could be leading China aren't there anymore. They've disappeared. They've retired. They've decided to take some time off with their family. And the old man is still running the show. Does that ring with you at all? I'm just asking. Welcome, everybody. I'm only seeing a few comments on YouTube, says White Feather. Okay. Welcome all. Rodent, thank you, Rodent, for all your comments about what's going on with YouTube right now. Appreciate that. Mr. Premium, Bruce, bagels and beards, let's go. JD, the beard is awesome. Try simpler on it. I don't know what that is. Aaron, thanks for the answer, Uncle B. You were on the island? What? I have no idea what's going on. Joe, so good to see you, family. Jesse, good morning. Thank you, 239 of you who are here this morning. Rodents, interesting, Uncle Bruce. Can get twice the amount of comments. Only Twitch is missing now. White Feather. There, everybody. You had to switch streams. There he is. Lisa, White House Press Secretary said October's jobs that may never be released because, after all, it's irrelevant now. That's old news. We have to talk about the happy times, the wonderful happy news, the wonderful, incredible economy we have. That Thanksgiving dinner you're going to have with 15 items this year versus last year's 25 item dinner. It's way cheaper than last year. You can really save a lot of money buying Walmart brand goods for your family. Yummy. I love the forever chemicals in those house brands. I can just smell the goodness, can't you? A free range Uncle Bruce live. Happy holidays indeed. Hope you and Auntie Jen are doing well. We're hanging in there, I'll tell you. A time now that you brought it to light, it'll change. Sharon is in the house from Central New Jersey. You're live in 2 places at once. Oh my God, you're flying. Rodents at White Feather here. I mentioned it too. There are 2 streams, 2 chats. Be Donkey Kong. It's cheaper if you spend less. There you go. It's cheaper if you spend less. There you go. Like I say, it is what it is. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the program. Don't mind me. I am suffering here. Jen and I have been fighting a nasty cold. We wonder if it's a flu. We wonder if it's whatever. We've got shots. We have more shots scheduled. We're fine as far as, we're alive and everything, but the voice is so, and energy level is so. And, I'm here watching, but I'm not able to, give you the big performance. Thank you all for being here. Don't mind the screen down at the bottom here. The Black Friday sale is on for all 19 lessons. Those of you who've been sitting back going, I'm going to buy his lessons, but he always puts them on sale. Black Friday, I'm going to wait for Black Friday. They're on sale starting today. $150 a class, which is 25% off. U.S. funds. Make a donation to paypal.com. Details are down below. And send me an email and let me know what lesson numbers would you like, and I will take care of you. I have enough energy to do that, so not to worry. Okay, thank you again, everyone, for your support and your kind messages, just touching base with us and keeping on top of things. Much appreciated. Thank you again for the thumbs ups. If you can hit the thumbs up button for me, I would really, really appreciate it. It helps with YouTube, lets YouTube know that, hey, this guy is relevant. He has a following. YouTube on my one platform shows 125 people watching right now with 57 thumbs ups. I don't know if you can leave a thumbs up on a telephone or other device. I have no idea. You'll have to figure that out on your own. I can't help you there because I'm useless when it comes to technical info. But thank you again, everybody, for coming through. Apparently, Bitcoin has blown below $90,000 a coin. Interesting to see a revisitation to a price range we haven't seen in a while on Bitcoin. Will it stay down here long? Will it recover? I don't know. I believe this, though. Right now, the old expression that I've used with you time and time again since SoFi broke $10 a share and got to 12, 14, 15, 16, cash is king. That's it. Cash is king. If you have written cash secured puts on your SoFi, on your GameStop, on your Rocket Lab, ASTS, on AI, on Unity, on whatever, cash is king. That is where you want to be. That is where you've always wanted to be. Let markets hit new all-time highs. Let the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 reach all-time records for no good reason. Let them do all that. Cash is king. And today, with GameStop at 2038 pre-market, I would say writing cash secured puts on GameStop is not a bad move. Yeah, I kind of like this discount pricing for now. And SoFi, with it trading at a much lower level than normal, or lately normal, almost 20% off. What are we at now? 26.42 ballpark. I kind of like it. I like these prices. 26.40 down 64 cents this morning. I like it. There you go. There you go. There be some deals here. Okay. Thank you. What's wrong with Walmart, Bruce? They have top quality house brands. I use it as is it a metaphor? Buying in-house product rather than brand names. Buying 10 fewer items to have a lower price than last year. Oh my God. That's unreal. The Emperor has no clothes, says Amy. Dude, don't let the streams cross. Remember Ghostbusters. Be a Donkey Kong. Get well soon, brother. Thank you. Julia, good morning. I love this name, Julia DiMartini. Julia DiMartini. I love that name. Hi, Uncle Bruce. I know the market technically isn't in correction zone yet. But what does it mean when smaller companies like ASTS and Rocket Lab have experienced close to a 50% drop? let's review that. Take a look at the chart of these stocks for the last 12 months, the last 24 months, but the last 12 months has been telling, where you saw nothing but this up, and now a pullback. Look at the amount of pullback from where we were, and you'll note they're not lower than last year or 2 years ago. These stocks are still very high up. The difference is this, in my humble opinion, on a SoFi stock, for example, this company's shares has gone up in price because of earnings results, delivery of profits, right? High revenue, higher memberships, higher everything, including profits, and there's no sign of that stopping. That's the bargain. When you get a money-generating corporation growing at the pace that these guys are growing at, these pullbacks are an opportunity, limited time sale. ASTS is trading on its potential upside because of their arrangements with telephone companies to offer satellite for cell phones. Tremendous upside there, but it's not trading on cash flow. It's trading on upside potential going forward. So the gambler out there is buying ASTS stock or call options, and they're looking for a leveraged play that will really pay off. And they've won already. They've already been given the win. Rocket Lab has been given the win. Overpriced for a while, and now back to where it is. It is not in trouble as a corporation, but it isn't able to just go to $85, $95, $105, and $150 a share. It's not going to work like that. Rocket Lab came up with their financials last week. They were record numbers for that company. But if you noticed, the gross revenue of Rocket Lab and the per share performance, net earnings and whatever, they're not yet making money. They're growing their revenues. They're back ordered like you can't believe. Space is the future and will be for a long time. Data flow from the Earth to space back to Earth is only going to continue to rise dramatically. So ASTS, Rocket Lab have phenomenal potential as corporations, but their stocks got overheated. And so here we are. Now, are you a Rocket Lab ASTS investor for 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, 1 year? You're going to have to live with the ups and downs. If you can buy into Rocket Lab, where you buy the stock and write call options ahead of it and let them depreciate out and do it again, that's a longer-term conservative play. Or if you can afford and can score leap contracts on ASTS Rocket Lab for January 27, 20, all the way to 2028, you can get them under the 90-10 rule that my lessons talk about, and you can write options on those short-term. Great. On the other hand, you might want to just do credit spreads. You want to do call and put credit spreads, $3 spreads, $5 spreads, do 5, 10, 20 at a time, whatever you're comfortable with your capital, for a month out, well behind or well ahead of the stock. You've got to find your what just tastes right to you. But if you're looking for conservative, something where you don't have to worry about the volatility, stay away from volatility, you're going to have to go to something a little more stable and maybe larger in size. And now SoFi in the $30+ billion range and growing, maybe that. Or something like a GameStop, believe it or not, in the 20s, when it's worth 22 a share, where you go. But again, maybe you don't do that either. Maybe you decide, no, Bruce, I'm going to do credit spreads on Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. I'm going to do credit spreads there. And I'm going to do call credit spreads way ahead of the market. I'm going to do put credit spreads way behind the market. And that's where I'm willing to risk my capital, because it's not as volatile. But as these markets drop, I'm seeing opportunities here, deals everywhere. There's margins everywhere all of a sudden compared to 2 weeks ago. Now, corrections, sell-offs, mini crashes, whatever term you want to use yourself, go ahead. They don't last that long, generally speaking. The underlying economy is generally okay. The problem with this economy is there are cracks appearing in this economy and underlying tensions under the surface of this economy. And the big one is AI. As great as AI is supposed to be, it's also a job killer. And job killers are economy killers. And so now you're dealing with the bottom line potential of many a corporation, including millions of potential workers who might lose their jobs. You cannot convince people to buy a brand new car when they think they're about to get laid off. If one of the two people in the household, husband and wife, if one of them knows I'm getting laid off in the next year, it's in front of me. You can't miss it. In my department, in the corporation I work for, we've already lost 15% of our workers. They're not hiring. They put a memo out, we're not hiring, which means they're letting attrition do its thing and layoffs. Verizon, 15,000 job cuts. This isn't good for the big picture economy. And so now you've got to zero in, I think, as an investor. If you're going to write options on stocks, you got to find out the stock volatility you're comfortable with and whether you're an earnings chaser or you're a potential chaser. ASTS and Rocket Lab have incredible potential. Yeah, they're generating revenue. They're growing. Yes. But it's their potential that makes the stock do what makes their stocks do what they do. SoFi is an earnings entity. It's a company making money. And the same with Microsoft and IBM and with Nvidia. They now make money. You're now playing the earnings game. Now, following PE multiples, following all-time highs, all-time lows. There's a million things to consider. That's why there's 19 classes waiting for you to help you with this. It's a complicated story, and yet I try to make it as simple as I can. It's not that easy. Time tells all. GameStop will own everything. Ryan Cohen is a time traveler. Rodents, well, it's getting cold. Probably in Canada too. I hope. Anyways, it's just a soft sickness for you. Jeff, Hood is down 25-30%. VA, hi Bruce. Hope you get well soon. Any GameStop warrant update? Thank you. Not at the moment. With the stock at 20, what are the odds of everyone exercising their warrant at 32? Zero, right? I would rather you buy options, leaps in the money than buy the warrants. That's what I would recommend. But look, I'm just a guy. First 10 days of December, GameStop should come out with their numbers. What if the 15th of December, the word is, the numbers are unbelievable, way above what the third quarter was expected, and the fourth quarter looks awesome too. Could the shares be $30, $35 a share by the 15th of December? Yeah, they could. I've seen this movie before. Have you ever seen a movie about GameStop before? Ever? Yes, but is this part two? Is this a sequel? Or is it a totally different situation? We'll find out. Jeff, from the highs, Hood is down 25-30% from the highs. Amy is here. Hello. It's possible somewhere in the upper side of the phone, I left twice a thumbs for thumbs ups. Thank you, my friend. Mando, hi, everybody. Stephen, hey, Bruce, what happened with the GameStop warrants? What happened with the GameStop? Sean, good morning. JD, Simpler is a safe beer dye. Simpler is a safe beer dye. Will knock off minimum 10 years off your look, healing that live life wink. Okay, thank you, JD. Much love. Thank you so much. Marshall, yeah, it's because of AI. Rodents at Rode. I have listened into my AI voice audio files in 4 different languages, including German. I have soft changes in the voice when changing between languages. AI can't replace this. Otherwise, AI can be useful. At least in the end, it's about cost efficiency, and AI is clearly cheaper. Bobby, anyone else stream chopping in audio, mine video as well? Product 13. I work for myself and lost 99% of my work because of AI and inflation. No one is spending money, and you don't see what I do has any value anymore because they think they can do it themselves and with AI. My daughter is a copywriter. She's a professional she's an ad man. A very good one, by the way. And she's asked me and talked to me about this. She's wondering, and her industry is wondering, whether they in the advertising business might be put out of business. And I said to her, as long as AI is working and delivering results, the AI bandwagon continues on. What I wonder about, and have you seen this too? Wasn't there an ad generated by AI for Coca-Cola about a week or two ago? And apparently it was a flop. It was a disaster. It was panned by everybody. I wonder how many of those high-profile AI-launched whatevers get released, whether they're advertising campaigns, whether they're accounting techniques, whether they're auditing techniques, whether they're whatever, and they don't work, they blow up. How long will it be before corporations go, let's pause our exuberance in this area for a while and reassess? Oh, and by the way, whatever happened to Product 13? Anybody got his number or her number? Let's get a hold of Product 13. I wonder about that. Bobby said, Snow Moon, Bobby Atkinson, yes. The man, Ryan Cohen, the time traveler, and Elon Musk, the alien, will be running the universe within 15 years. I think it's because Uncle Bruce is streaming twice. My connection is great. Uncle Bruce's audio sometimes is not working too well. Rodents, and he's not coming up in some time. It's the same time with his yap here. I see his lips moving. It's no audio choppy. Julia, thanks for the answer and the compliment on my name, Julia DeMartini. I love that name, Julia. JD. Thank you, Julia. Rodents, but only occasionally. Then suddenly, quality gets better. James Price, yes. Rodents, magic. The stream is suddenly working clearly since those comments. Big T, did you read about the forever layoffs? Instead of big layoffs, companies now continually kick out 10 to 50 people at a time, not making big alarming fires that attract a lot of media attention. There's the right way and a wrong way to do it, and a right way and a wrong way to promote it, I guess. Curious if YouTube's testing here the audio video quality enhancement, asks Rodent. Product 13, AI will always need people to manage AI, but that means most of us will lose our jobs. Only a few get to stay. Well, we'll see. What do you want to know? James, GameStop, WEN, TLRA, and Donut. Foremost, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I hope you're well today. I'm as well as can be expected. We're 4 minutes away from the opening. Hey, Bruce, do you have any expectations for fourth quarter SoFi earnings? Record revenues, record profits, record new members, record everything. Up, up, up. The stock will be underpriced at 26. Braveheart, Ryan equals AA equals corrupted CEO. There you go. Corinne, good morning. Good morning, Corinne. Welcome all to my program today. Thank you for joining me. Today is the day I am launching Black Friday. The Black Friday sale for all lessons is on. 150 a lesson. You don't have to buy 5 to get 4, or 4 to get 3, or 6 to get 5. They're 150 a class. Which class would you like? Do you want 1? Do you want 3? Do you want 9? Do you want them all? Multiply by $150 US. Details are down below. Send a payment, paypal.com, Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. It's all down there as usual. Then send me an email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com and tell me, Uncle Bruce, I just sent you $450. I need these 3 classes. Uncle Bruce, I just sent you $1,500. I need 10 classes, please. Let me know. I'll send them to you personally, and you're on your way. If you go to my website at stockmarketswithbruce.ca, The sale isn't mentioned there. That website is kind of static. They're $200 a class over there. If you do it this way, you'll save $50 a class and invest in yourself. Learn how to write options more effectively and get some dough in your hands. It's time to make money. It's Christmas. Spend $600 on classes and make $6,000 on option writing, or whatever the ratio is for you. Okay? Okay. Thank you, everybody. Amy says that AI is becoming more and more off-putting to humans. AI has great use of case potential, but generative AI is going to implode. Aaron, is Oracle still a buy? I've lost 30 grand so far. I don't know. I don't know if it's a buy. Braveheart, GameStop warrants equals AMC 8 equals save the shorts. Pick home. Morning, Uncle Bruce. Refer a friend to Uncle Bruce's website too. Thank you all so much. Thank you for those of you who share my videos out there, those of you who alert friends and others, those of you in the Discord group. If you want to be part of the Discord group, that is the Stock Markets with Bruce Discord group. I don't run it, but you'd like to be part of that, send me an email. Order a class, send me an email, and I'll send you a linkage information to that. So you can hang out with option writers on the Discord group, okay? Dude, 98 people watching vertical Uncle Bruce, 125 people watching horizontal. There's two versions of people watching Uncle Bruce. 224 apparently are watching me live one way or the other, and I thank you all for being here. We open in 1 minute. We're getting ready to start trading here. We're going to see what this market has in store for us. As far as futures go, I do note that we are down this morning on the futures. We've been negative all morning, 381 on the Dow, 30 on S&P, 135 on NASDAQ. 0.5% on NASDAQ, S&P not quite 0.5%, 0.8% on the Dow. Gold is at 4,079. Gold oil is sitting at 59.78 right now. So oil is not participating at all. Start with classes number 1 and 2. The best 300 you'll ever spend, says Juan. All in plain English. Juan, thank you for the plug. I feel embarrassed plugging it, but I got to promote them. Thank you for those of you who have stepped up and grabbed some classes and you've said to yourself, I'm investing in me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some of these classes and learn how to write options. I ask you, how much capital do you have to have in your hands to generate $300 in option premium? Think about it. To write a cash secured put on SoFi, $2,500 is what you're going to need to write a $25 cash secured put on SoFi. And it expires, let's say, Jan 27. Very 13-month time frame. I bet you can bring in $700 just writing one cash secured put on SoFi. That is 4.5 lessons right there. If you can write 5 cash secured puts, $12,500 is in your account. You can write 5 $2,500 cash secured puts on SoFi at 7 apiece. That's $3,500. That would get you every class I've ever done. And from now on, for the rest of your life, you can watch these classes as many times as you want and trade options for years to come and haul in profits over your cost of getting into it. If that isn't good enough for you, then you don't want to learn how to write options. I mean, it's pretty simple. I think that's it. Pick home. Stockman has depression. RN needs more coffee. Henry T. Good morning, Uncle B. White Feather. Agreed. Uncle Bruce's classes are a great investment. R45. Most diluted stock in the movie industry. Lisa, where's Larry? Larry Titus is not here. I haven't seen him this morning, but thank you for ringing the bells, Lisa. We're open. Zach, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. So glad to see you here. White Feather, I brought in $2,000 this morning on my credit spreads because of these classes. So that pays for 13 of them right there. Just one right. One. Yeah. Look, if you got 10 grand and you can write $25 credit spreads and bring in a $1 a spread, that's $2,000 right there. There you go. for like what, a month on Nvidia, maybe. Hello, Mika. Feels like the markets are on edge. James of the Trees. Good morning. Lucky number 77 today. Thank you for these thumbs ups. 37 Rocco. Bruce lording the beard, baby. There you go. Thank you all. Welcome to the program. We're open. It's official. We're trading. Let's see what's going on. I'm trying to stay alive. Right here, Bruce with a cold and a beard. Auntie Jen with a cold, no beard. We say hello to all of you from around the world who watch us from time to time. It's been a while. Just want to say hi today to everybody to let you all know the Black Friday sale has started as of today. Take advantage of the sale while you can. And thank you all for those of you who have been asking about the sale, wondering when it's going to happen, anxiously awaiting to get some classes on a discount price. Black Friday, here we go. Thank you, everybody. Pickcomb, I made like one over 1,300 just with covered calls when the market was up this past month. So that pays for all my classes. There you go. GameStop's down 14 cents. Is that it? Am I accurate on this? Maybe down 15. SoFi down 57, 26.47. We'll see how long they last down here. The markets can at any time do a rebound. And remember, tomorrow night after the bell, Nvidia releases their results. So there could be a whole anticipatory rally coming into that. All day later today, all day tomorrow afternoon. The numbers come out and the market loves them. The market will be higher. I mean, Nvidia could really go. I'm warning you. I'm telling you to get the blinders off and look at the big picture. Nvidia right now is 183.58, down 302. That's all it is. It's only down $3. The high of Nvidia all time, $212.19, 212. So what is it now? $27 from its all-time high? This is a joke. That's 13%. So don't you think the stock was at least 13% overpriced when it hit that high? It was hitting high after high after high for no reason. So maybe, just maybe, this is a fair price for Nvidia. A year from now, what if Nvidia a year from now is $300 a share? You're going to be kicking yourself that you didn't buy credits. You didn't trade credit spreads all along. You didn't do cash secured puts. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just a guy, just asking. In the last year, the shares were as low as 86.62. They've been as high as 212. This is Nvidia, 86 to 212. So don't think that GameStop and SoFi and Rocket Lab and ASTS and Unity and AI are the only volatile stocks out there. Nvidia has had an unbelievable run in the last year. So keep that in mind as well, okay? Take a look at any of the Magnificent Sevens. They've had quite the run. You buy low, you sell high. There you have it. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Is it a good time to sell GameStop puts? It's a great time to write GameStop puts. A great time to write GameStop puts. 20s, 22s, 25s, 28s, 30s, Jan 26, into 20, all through 26, into 27. Take the dough. Great time today to be writing SoFi cash secured puts. The percentages are phenomenal. There's all kinds of opportunities here. It's the hardest thing to do is selling. The hardest thing to do is to pull the trigger to sell something. It's easy to buy. Nvidia to 140 says R45. We're right now down 366 on the Dow. We were down 500 or something. Now we're down 360. We're down 24 on S&P. We're down 129 on NASDAQ. That's where we are at the moment. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you for joining us today. It's great to have you here. I hope you've been having fun in the markets lately. You've been profitable in the markets lately. You've taken my classes. You've learned how to do this. You're watching other YouTubers to learn tricks about writing options. Staying away from the option casino floor. Do not be a buyer of contracts on spec. You'll only get burned. Cash secured puts, credit spreads, covered calls, poor man covered calls. Figure out what works for you, what turns you on, what turns you off, what comforts you, what worries you, and stick to where it's comfortable. And be a conservative investor as a writer. Be a casino. Be the casino, and don't get caught up in getting rich quick. That's not the way this works. Get rich from a solid foundation. That's the bottom line here, and build your account values. That's where I recommend you to go, and how to do it. I'm just a guy in front of a computer with a bit of a cold today, and I thank you all for joining me from wherever you are located. Thank you. Appreciate you. By the way, if you have the time, why don't you tell us, where are you located? Where are you watching me from right now? Are you in New York City? Are you on holiday somewhere? Are you going to be on holiday this winter? Where? Is it because of the option gamblers? Are option gamblers giving you the opportunity to take a winter holiday that you've either haven't done for a while, have never done before? Please let us know. I'd love to hear these comments. Otherwise, tell me, where are you at? And are you at work writing options on the side? Are you working from home writing options on the side? Are you a full-time option writer now and you don't work for anyone but yourself? Please do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much. Houston, Texas, baby. Giddy up, man. Houston. Love my friends from Texas. A whole bunch of you down there. Thank you all so much for joining me. All of you, from wherever you are. From Europe, the U.S., Canada, the Caribbean, from Australia, from Asia. Thank you all. What can I say? McAllen, Texas, says Jesse. Another Texan. It looks like I got two from Texas. The man, middle of nowhere in Minnesota, baby. I'm at work in Colorado, says Bagel Babe. Giddy up. Colorado, Minnesota, Texas. They're coming in. They're here. They're watching. And they're listening. And I thank you all from wherever it is you're watching me from. I know there's some Calgarians here. We got to do a meet and greet in Calgary, I think. I think we got to put together a meet and greet in Calgary, my hometown. It would be a good idea. I'm at work in Virginia, says Virginia Stratcher. White Feather, St. Augustine, Florida, retired, writing options from my couch. Oh, lovely. Lisa, SoFi sent me a notification. The Cloudflare outage may affect logging in. Interesting. Marnie, Houston, Texas, also free range. Spain, thank you, gamblers. There you go, free range. Beautiful stuff. I love hearing from people who are saying, the gamblers are letting me be here right now. Thank you, gamblers, for all of your kind donations to the cause. I thank gamblers on behalf of all of you, because many of you have been so supportive of my channel over the years, allowing Jennifer and I to travel. And this past summer, starting August 1, I was able to take in Japan and take in Singapore and Dubai. And then Jen and I were in Europe for two cruises. We thank you so very much. Gamblers, we thank you on behalf of my viewers for being crazy out there, paying premiums that just make no sense. We're happy to, on behalf of my viewers, we're happy to take your money. Anytime you want to buy our options, we'll take your dough. Not a problem whatsoever. We'll give you some time, but maybe not a lot, but we'll give you some time, and we'll give you an opportunity to either take stock from us or make us buy stock from you. But give us a premium up front. Thank you very much. We took the classes, and we're more than happy to accommodate you and your gambling wishes and dreams as casinos. Not a problem whatsoever. Giddy up, kids. The Dow down 365. Are we down 1,300 points? Are we down 2,000 points? No, we're down 365. It's a joke. S&P down 34. NASDAQ down 190. So, yeah, okay. Is there a problem here? No. There's opportunity here. SoFi down 70, GameStop down 13 cents. Hello. AI down 15 cents at 13.29. You can write $13 puts, 14s, 15s. Can you get some serious premiums on AI puts right now for like a year out? Could you go to January 27 and steal some serious percentages on AI by writing cash secured puts? Cheap, $1,500 each. How many can you write? Can you take in 20, 25, 30%? Can you bring in some serious percentages? Unbelievable. Dude, I'm here at work in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you all. Where are you watching me from right now? Where are you writing options from right now? Are you writing options from a holiday location, courtesy of the gamblers? Are you on a holiday? Are you about to take one? Where will you be this December, January, February, March for winter time? Let me know. Henry T, the VIX, 23.79%. Uncle B. Yeah, 2383 is the actual number. Up 145, and that's a higher level than normal lately. Excuse me. We'll follow that. Oil down 7 cents a barrel, 59.84. We're not going anywhere on oil. So oil stocks are not where you want to be. I don't think so. I think you want to be involved in stocks where earnings are surging. And the stocks have come down and earnings are surging. That's your sweet spot. And SoFi and GameStop actually fit the bill. Believe it or not, they fit the bill. Let's see here. Randy from Florida, MSTY, put for a win, laughing out loud. Lisa, Tesla, gonna breach 400. Dude, heading to Iceland next week, Uncle Bruce. Have you ever been? Not been to Iceland. Julia DiMartini, Northern California. I have a number of viewers in Northern California. Really good people up there. Aaron Duchesne, Ottawa, Ontario, and Costa Rica. Giddy up. Dak, Glasgow, Scotland. Brian, Uncle Bruce is on. Good morning, number 84. FCOM, hello, Uncle B. Brian, I've been nibbling up SoFi shares the past few days, scoring these things. Giddy up. Rodents at Road. I'll work at home and travel in February. Hopefully again to Rock Club for the medieval concert from Jan Balta. And then I visit again Czech Republic. We just crossed fingers for plus 10 degrees Celsius, though. Right now. Welcome all. Thank you all. I'm struggling, trying to stay on. Don't know how much longer I've got. Thank you for joining me today and following the channel. Be a writer. Absolutely be an option writer. Take these premiums off the table and just fold your arms and go, okay, yeah, I got your money. Thank you very much. I'm earning some interest income just like others. I appreciate it. I dare you to go lower. I dare you. I triple dare you. Keep it going. Randy, any more want to tip off the best penny stock for 2025? Anyone want to tip off the best penny stock for 2025? I wouldn't be in the penny stock right now. Penny stock requires cash. Cash is in short supply because of margin problems. Maybe not your margin problems, but the market has margin problems. I keep waiting for a hedge fund to have a problem. I keep waiting for a hedge fund to blow up, which causes a chain effect. So cash is king right now. Cash is king. Anyway, that's the story as I see it. We're down 287 on the Dow. We're improving. We're coming back up a bit at the moment. We got NASDAQ down 178. The SoFi is still down 87 at 2617. Bargoons. And GameStop, 2046, down 5 cents. That's it. GameStop is just not interested in leading this market anywhere. It wants to go higher. That's what I'm saying. What else is going on here? Rodrigo Lopez, why on earth was Robinhood able to go from 10 to 140? And SoFi struggles to reach 32 with a much stronger business model. Well, what can I say? There are interested parties in Wall Street that, like certain stocks more than others. One, enjoy, dude. I went to Iceland December 17, great trip. I'm hoping to go for summertime in a few years. The man run the wheel on BBAI for free money. $5 strike on the puts and 8 strike on the calls. 30, 45 days to expiry. Roden talking about his trip coming up. But for the train travel during daytime, it can't be too cold. Found a perfect connection, he says. It's cold this time of year, only a few hours of daylight in Iceland. The man, $30 to $80 a contract. Dude, maybe a penny stock would be an old Uncle Bruce favorite, like Smart Rent. What can I say? I picked 8 SPACs 4 years ago and put out my theory as to why these companies are interesting. Some have faded away. Some have gone private. Some have been acquired, and some succeed. Welcome to the market. But option writers are still here writing options on everything. And so there you go. Giddy up. The man keeps talking about his favorite, BBAI, the company is securing government contracts. Warren in Jacksonville, making some money rolling my puts here. Giddy up, man. Nice going. Well done indeed. You can take GameStop puts that expire January 26, roll them to January 27 to take in more money. Same strike, take in more money. You can do the same with SoFi. You can go further out if you like. There's all kinds of strategies. If you want to raise cash, you can raise your capital balances in your accounts as option writers anytime you want. This is one of the great power moves you can make as a casino that gamblers cannot do. Dude says, I'm headed up to Iceland, going to visit family. This should be fun. Randy, dividends ETFs are sinking. MSTY from 15 a month ago to 8 this month. Would love your thoughts, my friend. ULTY slumped, and Q's fairly stable. Options are kind of scary. Well, again, if the market looks scary to you when it's down 6.5%, I hate to think what the market looks like when it's down 16.5%. Guys, if you're going to be an option writer, you don't have to worry about 20% drops if you're the right kind of option writer. If you're a gambler and you're writing super high leverage option trades, you're asking for it. But if you're taking the smart road and you're writing cash secured puts on quality stock, and you can do rollovers to improve your position, you're a call option writer and you're buying back calls that are dropping off and writing new calls instead to bring in additional cash, you're winning. You're winning. The rest of the market is losing. It's time to be a winner. Giddy up. Mika, do you think the Genius lawsuit has merit? Their earnings look scary. Don't know what that lawsuit is. Rodrigo Navatis, energy efficiency on AI, working with Nvidia. It is going through a very interesting business switch. Could go bombastic. Warren, I'm in Miami on vacation right now on my iPhone listening to you. Thank you. The man, utility is a dumpster fire, second worst investment of my life. And the 10-1 reverse split just kicked me between the legs. Yeah, that's not good. Jeff, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Nice to see you. I bet the aurora was beautiful in your area. I haven't even noticed. We're in Calgary, too many lights. Dude, been selling puts in Google and AMD myself. I still do like Smart, though. It's very cheap, too. Smart Rent, yeah. I like the company long term, but, it's cheap. There's no doubt about it. Enjoy, dude. Jeff, oh my God. Unbelievable. Welcome all to the program. Here the Northern Lights in downtown Calgary, we don't see them. 1.5 million people, city lights everywhere. I have to leave town to go and see this stuff. And we've seen it before. So, it's kind of like normal here. What can I say? Sandy, hello. Everyone, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. Nice to have you here. Tell me, where are you watching me from? Where are you guys? 216 of you are here. We're down 414 on the Dow, 47 on S&P, 259 on NASDAQ. Going through some selling waves. When does the selling wave run out of gas? And when do bargain hunters come in here and go, the opportunity has started? When does that take place? I don't know, but GameStop's only down 9 cents. SoFi down 91 at 26.13. with a low of 25.96. So we've already recovered about 17 cents. That's a no-brainer, though. 12.8 million shares will follow the whole thing. Position yourselves and say thank you very much. Rodrigo, love your channel and content. Thanks for everything you do, sharing the wisdom. Sandy, Leesburg, Virginia, baby, rock and roll. Jeff, yeah, same problem here, but my daughter saw the aurora close to Fresno. Randy, you rock. And TY, thank you for taking the time to share your wisdom. Where do we donate? Last question. PayPal. You want to make a donation to this channel? PayPal.com. That's where you go. The details are down below. You can always do a super chat. You can always do one of those. But yeah, PayPal pays bills. Jeff, she lives close to Fresno, and she was seeing the Northern Lights. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Giddy up, everyone. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. Markets go up, markets go down. And for months, for no good reason, we had markets going higher with all kinds of warning signs that this can't continue. Can it? Can it keep just going higher? Now, this can't go lower. It's got to stop sooner or later, doesn't it? The 8-second attention span stock market is alive and well, and it's alive in Washington, New York, and everywhere else. So it's 8-second attention span, kids. Giddy, giddy, giddy up. I literally love a down marker, says Bagel Babe, or a down market. I love a down market, says Bagel Babe. There you go. Bagel Babe is right. Writing calls, what a wonderful time for a down market. Credit spreads, call credit spreads with markets backing off. Thank you very much. Those of you, again, any of you out there in the triple Q market, in the SPY market, congrats. The Qs are 596.50 now, down from that 630 range. All-time high. The SPYs 659.90. The high was 689. We're down $30 on the spiders. For those of you who've been writing call credit spreads on spiders and on Qs, the payoff has come. Even those of you who were caught and had to roll up and roll up and roll up, and you asked me what should I do, and you double checked with me, am I right? Is it going to be okay? And I said, don't let this market intimidate you. Keep moving ahead of it. Go with it. Go with it. Go higher. Call credit spreads. Run them up. Push them up. Go out in time. The payoff, when it comes, it is sudden and dramatic. And look at this. We've only had a 6% correction, and it looks great already. I like this game. Milton, good morning, big man. Is Nvidia a good buy at this price? I don't know. We've been talking about it this morning. It's going to be an interesting day the next couple of days here. Pick home up markets are good for business. Down markets are good for business. If you're an option writer, if you've taken my classes and you're thinking of taking advantage of the Black Friday sale for the additional classes you need, you already know you can make money whether the market goes up or down. You can make money even if you're wrong. This is the best part about being an option writer. You can still make money writing options, even if you're incorrect in figuring out which way the market should be going. When the markets move against you, you can still make money. Whether the market's going up or going down, it doesn't matter. Bagel Babe, I'm eating a bagel at my desk at work right now. There you go. Smart move right there. 2037 on GameStop, 2606 on SoFi. 1324 on AI. The Dow is off 511 again. S&P, NASDAQ down 326. The S&P is down about 63.9 points. Giddy up, everybody. Tomorrow, Nvidia comes out with earnings. I wonder if in the last couple of hours today that the market begins to improve because Nvidia reports tomorrow. I wonder tomorrow whether the market moves up in anticipation of Nvidia's numbers, and it infects all Magnificent Sevens and the secondary markets. I'm just asking. I'm wondering. I wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen. I would not be shocked. This is my personal opinion. It's not a broadcast. It's not a prediction. It's my personal opinion, and you should be watching it yourselves. Now, look, you want to play Nvidia for $500, $5 credit spread. You want to write call credit spreads $50 ahead of this market. You want to write put credit spreads $50 behind this market. You can do that. You can write them at the same time. Do an iron condor, 500 per position if you want to do $5 spreads. Totally up to you if you want to play that game. You're not going to make $10,000 if you're going to do a $500 spread. But if you can write a spread where the contracts have 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks of lifetime, and you can get a nice premium on either side of this market that generates a 15-20% return to you, I don't know which ones you have to write, but is it possible? Then maybe that's what you might want to do. Again, are you that kind of a gambler? Knock yourself out. I say another way to play this game is do nothing and wait for Nvidia to release their numbers, and let Nvidia start trading on Thursday in the open market. Let it trade. What you're looking for is boring. You're looking for the after party. You're looking for when all that's left are streamers on the floor and empty beer and wine bottles. That's when you want to go to the party. You now want to be an option writer because you're writing options on a dead stock. The party's over. The hype is over. You're now looking for the grind to nothing. You're a casino. You're always in business. Anyway, there it is. What can I say? Beach Boy is saying, I'm not here. I'm not here from Israel. Uncle Bruce, shout out to Auntie Jen. Neat. Thank you, Beach Boy. I've been getting your messages. All the best to you. The Strike Zone, I've been away for a while. I purchased some classes, but don't remember how to get back to the classes that I already purchased. Can someone help? Send me an email. Let me know the classes you've acquired, and I'll send you a link for those classes. We'll get you set up. That dude, I think we rally into December. That dude says Nvidia earnings will be excellent. Then I'll rally. Cognitive dissonance. The world holds its breath for Nvidia. Dude, Bruce got facts. Well done, sir. Thank you, dude. Well, look, these are white, you know. They're not black. They're not like young man hair. It's old man hair. I've been around a while. I've seen this game before. Millions of times in my lifetime, I've seen this game. There's always the day after tomorrow. As an option writer, you don't have to worry about what happens today. Option writers are looking for options to die worthless. Stop writing options where you think I can make a quick 50-cent move. Write options where you know, oh, this option is worthless. This option at the end of its life has no value whatsoever. It will be worth nothing. The most satisfying feeling there is not waiting until Monday, Tuesday next week to make new option trades because your old options died worthless. One of the most satisfying things is writing an option for $3 and buying it back for 15 cents. Another wonderful feeling is writing options at $1, 20, 30, 40, 50 that have a week or less to go and buying them back at 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 cents each. That is a wonderful feeling because now you can write a new set of contracts. Writing something that's going to become worthless is where you want to be as an option writer. That's what casinos do for a living, baby. They buy stuff for virtually nothing. Oh, when you write an option, the price doesn't matter. It's the end value of that contract. That's what matters. That's all there is to it. Oh, got the hiccups, got the coughs, got the sneezes, got the runny nose. What can I say? Thank you all again for being with me today. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. Thank you for tolerating the beard. Thank you for tolerating the poor quality. Thank you for being part of the group today. 91 thumbs ups have come in on my laptop landscape version of this show. I have no idea how many thumbs ups there are on my telephone side. Only you guys can tell me that. I have no idea, but I thank you all. The man, I mean, you can write a GameStop put December 19th for $15 strike. GameStop AITN is going for 15 and you get $20. Doesn't get easier and safer than that. I mean, there you go. You can write, put up $1,500, bring in $20 for December. Yes, James of the Misty Tree. Neat. Amy, have a great day. Uncle Bruce 90 Gen. Thank you, guys. Yes, you can. You can write options that are 30, 40, 50 cents that are essentially out of the money. They're going to be out of the money next week, the week after, and you just sit back and go, I'm letting them die. I'm good for a month. I'm going to let them die. Now, think about it. If you have $1,500 in a savings account at your bank, how much interest are you going to get between now and the end of the year? This is what, November 18th, 12 days this month, 31 days next month, for 43 days of your time. And you can't touch the money until, the 2nd or 3rd of January anyway, because of holidays. How much interest are they going to give you? Have you ever figured it out? Nothing. I tell you the answer. You're going to get jack squat. That's what you're going to get. So if you take $1,500 and write a $15 cash secured put on GameStop, expiring December 19 and get $20, you're not getting $20 interest on your $1,500 from anybody, anywhere. You're not going to get a dividend for that. Why don't you take it from an option gambler? What you want to write a January 16th, is it? A $15 put contract, cash secured put? How much can you get for that one? 35, 40 cents? You're not going to get that much money from your savings account. You got 15 grand lying around? 10 times as much. Hey, are you happy with $300-400 between now and the middle of January? On a $15 cash secured put, the stock is 537 ahead of that. Anyway, do it every month, says the man. Do it every month. The man, me personally, I'm doing $19 strikes, $30 days to expiry for $80 a contract, and I'm just enjoying life. Thank you very much. Mark, howdy, y'all. Reminds me of the old days. Listening to Bruce in the morning. Great to see you. Thank you, Mark. The man, 4% a month. Thank you very much. That was easy. Uncle Bruce, you still haven't hit the button. You still haven't hit the button. I don't know what this means. Uncle Bruce, I closed that $255 Amazon call that I wrote back in August for 44 cents. This year, along with these shares in my account, paid a solid $1,900 in rent. That's what the stock is paying me. I'm charging $1,900 rent this year for that stock. Thank you very much, and well done. Look, you can do it any way you want. Amazon, $224.76 right now. The 255s are worthless. Beautiful job, Sandy. I'm so curious. The man. Your that was easy button. You haven't pushed that was easy button. Let me find it.
That was easy.
There it is.
That was easy.
It is easy. If you take the classes, you learn how to write cash secured puts. You learn how to write call options. You learn how to write poor man covered call options, which you can also do on GameStop and SoFi and others, where you're writing options that have a month or less to live, way out of the money. And you're taking these 10, 20, 40, 50 cent premiums on a lower cost item like cash, deep in the money calls. Thank you very much. The man, thank you. I can sleep now tonight.
That was easy.
The man, which class covers this? Bruce, what class do I need to do to be able to write this strategy? A whole bunch of them. Classes 1 and 2 will tell you how to do it. All kinds. The man, Sandy, I haven't taken the classes and I'm doing this so easily. There are so many tricks to learn on top of everything else. If you're going to write penny contracts less than 50 cents each, less than $1 each, you need to learn how to do stink offers, stink bids. You need to understand the psychology of the markets. There's a class for that. Get to my website and check out the titles of the classes or down below in the description. It's so simple. Javier, I need help. I had 9.5 covered calls for December. Today I woke up with 12 covered calls, ADJ, and a margin call of 25 grand. Okay, I don't know what this is. You might need to send me an email. But this is too cryptic. I know what's going on. I learned things the hard way. I'm dumb like that, says the man. There you go. Well, like I said, I've had viewers who've said to me, I took some of your classes and I'm kind of getting it, but I'm not sure. Then they hit me up for a one-on-one live private session, and we went over some of the hiccups you're having. Within 15 minutes, we figured it out. And from then on, it was Profit City, baby. If you can write 10 contracts, bring in 75 cents a contract, $750. You can do that every month. Can you use $750 a month for something around your house? Something? That's $9,000 a year. Could you use it? Would it help in any way, shape, or form? Take care of your car insurance, a car payment, your utilities, your IRA contributions that you should have been making, your RRSP contributions that you should be making. Throw $500 a month into your RRSP to catch up with your $9,000 a year. Come on, something. The man. I will recommend Uncle Bruce's classes. They'll tell you about that. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day today. I'm going to try and recover now. Jen and I will have some breakfast and have a little bit of tea and work on getting better. I thank you all for joining me every time I'm live or do a recording. I appreciate you. Bruce, GameStop is green. There you go. Go GameStop, go. Love it. Right now, 2050, right there. It just took a shot higher. Giddy up. Thank you. The man and writing options, a Roth IRA is a legitimate money glitch. Sandy, so I see the classes listed, but where do we order? Decide which classes you want. Multiply by $150 a class, US. Make a donation to paypal.com. It's down below in the description. Paypal.com. Look up my name, Bruce Frommert. Look up Traveling with Bruce. You'll see my link. You'll see the picture. You'll see my picture. Send your dough there, 200, 300, 450, 600, 750, whatever. Then send me a private email, Sandy, at brucefrommert@hotmail.com. Just send me a private email. Bruce, I just sent you $600. I want these 4 classes. I want number 1, 2, 8, 9. I'll send you the links personally. That's how we'll do it. Oh, okay. I see it. An action link. I see it now. You can always buy them on the site. The problem is they're $200 over there. If you buy them on the Black Friday deal, $150 a class, pay direct to PayPal, and send me an email, and there you go. Okay? If you're having problems, just send me an email. Uncle Bruce, can you send me this link, please? I can't find it or it's not working. We'll work you through it. Don't worry. We'll get you there. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Get rich, please. Opportunity knocks. Be the casino. This is the time to be the casino. Don't try to catch the bottom, the low trade of the year. Don't play that game. Your game is, I'm writing options that are worthless. And if I could have made more, so what? I made this. And as soon as this trade's done, I'm going to do another one. And another one, and another one. You never stop writing. Okay, guys? Always be writing. I like this game. I sure hope you do. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rodents. Appreciate you. Charlie, thanks, Uncle Bruce. See you soon. Have a great day. Weber, have a great day. Michael, Uncle Bruce, thoughts on AI way down where it should be? No, it's an opportunity. Cash secured puts on AI. Oh, my gosh. Yes. All right, kids. Thank you. We'll catch you next time. I don't know when next time will be. We'll see what happens here. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.